news coming in. Union Home Ministry has basically now stepped in, banning all non-medical use of liquid oxygen. In fact, the ministry in its order, which has now been accessed by Republic TV, has said that no industry is exempt from this ban. The Home Ministry has also directed industries to ramp up the production of medical oxygen. This comes at a time when several states have essentially complained about lack of oxygen supply. We'll try and go across to our executive editor politics, Aishwarya Kapoor, is joining us on the phone line. Aishwarya, break it down for our viewers. What more do you have?
Shawan, keeping in mind that the present demand of oxygen, this is despite after our Air Force getting into action and then not only importing the cryogenic transportation modules, but also importing the complete oxygen production plant from certain countries of Europe. MHA understands that there are still at least 24 states, and I repeat 24 states, which are in oxygen deficit. Keeping this in mind, liquid oxygen has been barred from usage from any other industry apart from medical usage. So it's a blanket ban. Liquid oxygen cannot be used for anything else apart from medical use, that is hospitals, because keeping in mind that the kind of numbers which are mind-boggling, the people who are suffering across the country from north to south, east to west, is known to all. Hence, MHA getting into action, and this is once again after the Prime Minister's intervention. We are seeing that yes, we are trying to import the cryogenic transportation modules. We are trying to import the oxygen production plants. Those are the portable plants. But despite that, the deficit has yet not been covered. And keeping this in mind, there has been a blanket ban of the order of which we have in our possession, which makes it very clear that liquid oxygen cannot be used for any other purpose apart from medical usage of the hospitals. Shawan.
Well, Aishwarya, also with regards to this entire planning that the government has at this point in time, are you picking up anything more that in the days to come, perhaps more such proactive steps would be taken by the government in order to contain the situation?
Itself, after the Prime Minister's intervention, 522 new oxygen plants, that is every district of India, and I repeat, every district of India from Leh to Kanyakumari, from Kutch to Assam, every state, every district will have its own oxygen plant. That has been sanctioned by the Prime Minister today. 522 were sanctioned today. We are being told that the process will be on ground active in less than 72 to 96 hours in 36 of these districts. So yes, it is happening at warfront, and that is exactly what is required, because as a country we are facing this time, and as a country we need to counter it. Government is taking all of those decisions which are required, but at the end of the day, coordination and cooperation of state governments amid themselves is very important. That's why Prime Minister is taking daily, and not daily, but hourly briefings from the Home and then the Defence Minister, respectively, in this very regard, because while Home Ministry, as you are aware yourself, is the nodal agency for implementation of the process of the complete, whether it is the protocol for oxygen, ICU beds, ventilators, everything, MHA is the nodal agency. And as far as the defense is concerned, after the Air Force has been roped in, we are directly importing. All rules have been put to rest, keeping as far as the import of medical equipment are concerned. Health cess, custom duty of 16 medical equipments which were required with immediate effect to counter COVID-19. So all of these decisions are being taken on war footing and only after the Prime Minister's intervention. Shawan.
Well, thank you very much, Aishwarya, for getting us the latest much-needed steps now being taken by the centre in order to augment the supply of oxygen to all the states who have been essentially complaining that over a period of time they are now facing a shortage of liquid oxygen.